Once upon a time, in a village, there lived a family. The family was known for their constant arguments and clashes, which had become the norm in their household. Their home, once filled with laughter and joy, had turned into a battleground of discord and resentment. News of this family reached the ears of a wise and compassionate monk. Monk was renowned for his ability to bring peace and healing to troubled hearts. Moved by the family's plight, he decided to intervene and guide them towards reconciliation. The monk arrived at the residence one bright morning, his serene presence bringing a sense of calm to the chaotic atmosphere. He was greeted with skepticism by the family members who had lost hope of ever finding harmony among themselves. The monk requested a gathering with the family members. He sat them down in a circle and began to listen intently as each family member expressed their frustrations and grievances. The room was filled with a heavy silence as the weight of their conflicts hung in the air. With a gentle smile, monk began to share a story, a parable that carried deep wisdom. He spoke of a beautiful garden that had once flourished with various plants and flowers, each possessing its unique colors and fragrance. The garden was a symphony of nature's wonders. However, over time, the plants in the garden began to compete and compare themselves with one another. They argued over who was the most beautiful, the tallest, or the most vibrant. The once harmonious garden became a battleground of envy and bitterness, with each plant resenting the other's presence. Witnessing the garden's plight, a wise gardener entered the scene. He gently advised the plants to look beyond their individuality and appreciate the beauty of the collective garden. He explained that each plant had a role to play in the overall magnificence of the garden, and together they could create a tapestry of extraordinary beauty. Inspired by the gardener's words, the plants started to embrace their unique qualities and began to complement each other rather than compete. They intertwined their stems, created shade for one another, and celebrated the diversity that made their garden thrive. As the monk finished the parable, he gazed at the family, his eyes filled with compassion. Just like the plants in the garden, you too have the power to restore harmony within your family. He said, instead of focusing on your differences, recognize the value of each family member and work together towards a harmonious home. Monk proposed a transformative practice to the family, a daily ritual of gratitude and appreciation. Each family member would take turns expressing their gratitude for another family member, recognizing their positive qualities and contributions. This practice would create a space for understanding and empathy to flourish. The family, desperate for change, agreed to embark on this journey towards harmony. They embraced the monk's practice with open hearts and committed themselves to the daily ritual of gratitude. As days turned into weeks, the atmosphere in the household began to shift. The family members started to notice the goodness in one another, the qualities that had been overshadowed by their conflicts. They began to express their appreciation and support for each other, creating an environment of love and understanding. Through the guidance of the monk and their commitment to gratitude, the family learned to communicate with kindness and empathy. They discovered the power of active listening and speaking from the heart. Slowly but surely, the family's conflicts diminished, replaced by understanding, compromise, and forgiveness. This story carries several valuable lessons that can be applied in our lives. Just as the plants in the garden had different colors and fragrances, every individual in a family possesses unique qualities and strengths. Dear friends, instead of comparing or competing, we should appreciate and celebrate these differences, recognizing that they contribute to the overall harmony and richness of our family unit. The daily ritual of expressing gratitude and appreciation can have a transformative impact on our relationships. Taking the time to acknowledge and value the positive qualities and contributions of our family members fosters a sense of connection, love, and understanding. Open and honest communication, combined with active listening is vital for resolving conflicts and rebuilding relationships. By speaking from the heart and genuinely listening to others' perspectives, we create a safe space for understanding, empathy, and resolution. Holding on to past grievances and resentments only perpetuates conflict and hinders growth. Learning to forgive and let go of grudges allows us to move forward, heal wounds, and create space for love and harmony to thrive. When family members work together towards a common goal of peace and harmony, they can overcome challenges and build stronger bonds. Recognizing that each member has a valuable role to play and supporting one another fosters a sense of unity and creates a nurturing environment. Thank you for watching. For more videos on motivational and inspirational stories, subscribe to Wisdom from Within.